Hello, I'm Kathy Haigh. I am a veterinarian in practice in Mason County for the last 32 years. I've owned and operated the Haigh Veterinary Clinic with my husband, Gary Haigh, and I've raised my two sons in Mason County. They've both attended the Shelton High School and both have gone on to graduate from college in Washington State. I am running for re-election to the House of Representatives because I care so much about the education of our students in this state, as well as the health and progress of our economy, or especially around small business. Those are two areas I've worked very hard, and I feel like I bring a great deal of expertise to the job of state representative. I first decided to run for public office as a school director at Southside School. My kids had just started, and I felt there were some problems. And I ended up getting on the board and serving for 12 years with the Southside School District. During that time, I worked closely with legislative representative for school boards, and I could see that the state legislature is key to the health and the welfare of our kids in our public education system. So I ran for public office and was elected in 1998. In my 12 years of experience, I've been on the Transportation Committee. I've been chair of the State Government Committee that deals a lot with elections as well as open government practices and oversight of some of the agencies. And then for the last 4 years, I've been chair of the committee that appropriates funding for all of education. That's early childhood, K-12, and higher education. The last 2 years have been a terrible challenge. The economy of our country and the economy of Washington State has plummeted. I know that the people in the district of the 35th are having struggles to keep employed and keep their kids in school and create opportunities for the future, as well as save their homes. And I've tried very hard to represent the people of the 35th district, whether that's working with a state agency or whether that's communicating better, even with local government or with their school district. But I've also tried to be a good leader as a chair of the committees that I work on. I try to be sure that everyone gets a chance to say what they want to say about the bills, about the issues, and about the problems facing individuals, county level government, as well as state. I would very much appreciate being given the opportunity to return to the legislature for 2 more years. The terrible challenge has not gone away. The funding issue will remain. My main focus will be to continue to support early childhood education. I believe strongly those first 5 years are critical to the success of all the rest of our education experience for our kids. If we get those first 5 years right, we have a lot better chance of being successful all the way through our education system and as they become working citizens in our state. I've also been a key supporter of full-day kindergarten. The funding for that will be, once again, under scrutiny, but I will work hard to maintain that funding for those kids with highest needs, that they have the opportunity for a full-day class in kindergarten. I'm also working very hard to rethink how we do our last 2 or 3 years in high school. I think our kids need to have more relevance to their education. I think they need to have stronger relationships with an adult in the school that can help them through. And I also believe strongly that if we can change that, we could really affect the dropout rate and help our students be more successful. Colleges and universities are also the state's financial responsibility, although it's not our top priority. I've worked very hard to keep the funding flowing for our 4-year institutions, as well as keep a strong community college system. That creates an opportunity for us all to improve, to retool, to retrain, and find new jobs and be part of shaping the future of Washington State. So once again, I'm Kathy Haigh. Thank you for your support for the last 12 years, and I would very much appreciate your support coming the election.